OJ is still out cold. The fridge is locked from the outside, and Ronnie is on the verge of crying. What a bitch. Dean? Ronnie muttered out. What? I demanded. Is she okay? Is she dead? He asked. No, you dick. She just got knocked out. I say. Honestly, how stupid can this idiot be? I'm not going to lie, she hasn't moved, and I don't know how well she'd do in a cooler. Ronnie scurries his fat ass over to Jenny and leans in real close. The fuck are you doing? I demand. What if she needs CPR? Ronnie squeaks. Move your ass over, I say. I look over and do a once-over to see if she's bleeding from anywhere. Nope. I can see the condensation leaving her nose and mouth in the cold air. She's fine, see? She's still breathing, I say. OJ starts grumbling. Jenny. Officer Welsh, I call. I heard you the first time, OJ groans out. Shit. You really went all out on my skull, didn't you, Die Arch? She muttered out. Well, I say as she overlaps. You mind telling me what the hell you're doing with a Skinwalker? Me and Ronnie are shocked. You mean... I ask and she cuts me off. Yeah, they're real. There's no hiding it from you, but... like I said, what are you doing hanging around them? She demanded. You know, OJ, just doing my job, before Romeo over here barges in and called one to take out his girl's dad. I glare at Ronnie. You did what? She asks. He stumbles. He called one to take out his girlfriend's dad because he didn't get the blessing to get hitched, I state. Jenny gives him the mom stare. Did you? She asks. Yes, he said. What the fuck is wrong with you? She demands, whacking him on the back of the head. Do you know what those things are? Do you know how many cops were lost to those sons of bitches? Do you know how many families we had to lie to just to cover them up and keep to say and protected? Skinwalkers don't hurt people unless they're called. Very rarely, if they need to hunt. Hey, I cut her off. Listen, we all hear a faint banging noise, growing more aggressive with each strike. We peer through the racks in the cooler to see through the glass doors. Next thing you know, the office door comes flying across the store and crashes into the register. It comes out, scanning the area. After finding nothing, it approaches the double doors and peels them off their hinges and tosses the frames behind. Oh my God, we're dead, cries Ronnie. No, Romeo, we aren't dead. Not yet, OJ says. For now, let's get our heads on straight. Seconds pass like minutes, minutes like hours. I check my watch, and it's only been 3 minutes in real time. We gotta think of something. That, and I don't have my gun. I must have dropped it when Dean pulled me in, OJ says. Hey, Die Arc, let me use your gun in the meantime. The hell you are, I say, giving her bitch face. You damn straight I am, she asserts. Oh no, guys, don't fight, Ronnie squeals. Shut up, Ronnie. Shut up, Romeo. We overlap each other. I thought you said he was Romeo, OJ says. Yeah, the Romeo to his now gone Juliet, I say. The silence grows louder. You're right. You'd have to pry my Beretta out of my cold, dead fingers before I'd give him up. Let's go out and find my gun, OJ says. Yeah, right, The door's locked from the outside, Ronnie says. Shit, she mutters. Any plans? Yeah, the shelf posts are bolted into the ground and the walls, but the shelves themselves, they're held in with a metal peg. Help me take off the product and we should be able to push open the glass door from the inside, I say. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go for it, OJ exclaims. We begin taking cans, beer, and bottles off the shelves and throwing them behind us. Ronnie and I lift the metal shelves up, and OJ helps us pull them out and get them to the back. After a few minutes, we finally have enough space for OJ to squeeze out. OJ, I think you can fit through there. Squeeze out and open the cooler door, I say in a low voice, handing her my gun. Are you sure, Diark? I don't want to get between you and your babe, she says, referring to my gun. She laughs and squeezes out. Quickly, she presses her back to the wall, pointing my gun to confirm clear. She makes her way back around and opens the cooler doors. We're clear for now. I hope you didn't miss your sweetie for too long, she says as she hands my gun back. Now cover me so I can look for mine. We crouch down and make our way to the front doors. We find our gun almost immediately. I'm assuming these things don't know what guns are, because I don't know about you. If I saw a free gun on the ground, I would take it, OJ says. Shit, who wouldn't? I chimed in. Me, Ronnie says. We know. It's okay, says OJ. Let's get back to my truck. We can make it down to the station. From there, we can have Sergeant hunt this thing down. You've killed one before? How? Ronnie says. You get a big enough gun, you can kill anything, OJ says. I'll drink to that, I say. Come on, we gotta move. The station is just a few miles down the road, OJ says. We make our way to our truck and get in, back out and drive. We're flooring it, going at least 70 to 80 miles per hour. It's so dark that we can't risk crashing, but OJ knows these roads like the back of our hand. Jenny tried calling into the station. Static echoes. Buckle up, boys. We're going for one hell of a joyride, Jenny says. We'll be fine, right? Right? Ronnie whimpers. Wrong. The Skinwalker is running behind us, catching up to the truck. Shit, they can do that? Ronnie yelps. Yeah, they're hella fast. Just don't look at him. If you do, stare him down, kid. You hear me? Stare him down, OJ yells. That thing's going to look at Ronnie, Jenny, and we all know he's not going to stare that Skinwalker down, I reply. Ronnie boy, you need to put on your big boy pants now. If he tries looking at you, you look back. You got that, kid? You got that? She screamed at him. But it's too late. The Skinwalker is already staring at a crying Ronnie. The beast tears off one of its antler-like horns and throws it under the car, causing a blowout. No, shit! Jenny yells. Jenny loses control of the truck, fishtailing from side to side. Brace yourselves, Jenny shrieks. Up ahead, I see the famous bend on the 64. I'm screaming no in my head, but I can't find the nerve to get it out. Dean, I'm scared, Jenny says. I turn to see that she's started to cry. Jenny, listen to me. We don't have time to be scared. On the count of 3, slam on the brakes, I shout. Jenny nods. 1, 2, 3. Hit the brakes, I yell as I pull the handbrake. The truck fishtails one last time before I can feel the tires lifting off the ground. Shit. Time freezes, like everything is going in slow motion. I turn to see the safety rails and think we might just be saved. But it's the rail that threw the car over the edge. Don't get me wrong, Arizona is pretty flat, but trying to brake at 80 miles an hour and hitting a low barrier sends a truck rolling. Everything goes black, which wouldn't be so bad
if I didn't know Ronnie wasn't wearing his seatbelt.